All right, so Vancouver are leading 3-1 against New York in this first period. Yeah, this has been a pretty fun first period. It's good to see that back and forth between Vancouver and New York. It seemed as though when it was early on into this first period, it seemed like Vancouver were very aggressive with their pressure, their intensity, and something that I also kind of like about Vancouver is their pace. Like they're really quick in transition, and I kind of like that. And New York, they were kind of struggling to not so much deal with that pressure, but I think to get adjusted. And it was because of that pressure, Vancouver, they were able to score. Shokina would score first and then Chen. And then in between that, New York, they finally started to get going. And then New York would score, making it 2-1. And then Vancouver, we would see a rush from them. And something I kind of noticed with Vancouver, they really like to rush the goal, rush the goalie. They really like to apply pressure there. And they can do that with their pace. They can do that with their attack. And they were able to get their third goal. And yeah, so we're likely going into the second period. We'll likely see more of this back and forth between Vancouver and New York. I think where Vancouver, they had to be careful when New York does get possession, when they do get their attack forward. Because, yes, New York, they're down by two, but New York, they can definitely come back. And that's something Vancouver has to be careful with. But if Vancouver, if they can keep possession, keep this control, and keep applying pressure, they could definitely get more goals. For New York, it's going to come down to keeping control, getting more possession, and trying to attack. And the thing is, New York, they do have quick moving players. They just need to use that pace a little bit more. Be chaotic in front of goal, because that's the thing with New York I've seen in their past games. They like to cause chaos in front of goal and then try to score through the chaos. And it's very funny when they do so. But yeah, they just had to keep up their pressure, keep control, and eventually they'll get back in there.